Hi there, I'm John Arcadian for Gnome Student. Today I want to talk to you about making 3D maps on the fly with a couple of really simple and easy to use tools. One of the great things about doing a 3D map is that it really engages your players. It takes the action and moves it off of a piece of paper and into the physical space right in front of you, which players can't help but interact with. Luckily, these are very simple to do and they're pretty cheap. One of my favorite tools is a simple wooden tower building block game, otherwise known as Jenga. If you go and get the off-brand of these at a dollar store or toy store, you can get 60 to 80 of these for about $3 or $4. And without a lot of money, that can really add up. Build yourself a nice little collection, and you can just keep building a map all night in any configuration that you want, constantly being able to change it and never needing to go back and erase some part of the map in case you ever go back to that during that session. Now, this is a very simple, cheap, and easy option, but with just a little bit more work, you can get a lot more benefit out of it. Simple can of gray or any other colored spray paint to give it a nice base coat, and then you can draw basic patterns on it. Nice, simple brick pattern that you can use to build dungeon walls. Get yourself a set like this, throw them out on the table, and all of a sudden the players can't help but notice where they are and see where their characters are moving throughout this dungeon in your fantasy game. Now, of course, it's not solely relegated to fantasy games. Give it a nice white coating, give it a nice black coating, give it a nice beige, or even a shiny silver futuristic coating, and you can use them in almost any setting. One of the nice things about these is that since they're so cheap, you can actually draw very specific things on them and be able to build entire sets that are specific to one night set of gaming. Doesn't take a long time to do it, just have to let the paint dry, then you can paint them while sitting down and watching, Firefly or Journey Quest. If you want to go really fancy, they have nice rock textured paints that give a little bit of texture to it. Alright, the wooden building block is a great tool, but there's also another one that I just recently discovered. At any basic hardware store, you can get these small 1-inch tiles in sheets that are about 1 square foot by 1 square foot. They have a nice little backing on them that's meant to be plastered up in a bathroom somewhere, but you can easily peel them off and use them to just build any configuration you need. You can also just use the tile like this, cut it into sections that are manageable for you, and using cut up index cards, pieces of colored paper, specially printed graphics from your computer, you can stick them in between and build dungeons almost instantly. And they're incredibly configurable. It's just another way to use something like this. One of the most brilliant options about mapping techniques like this is they're incredibly portable. All you have to do is throw a couple in to a small box like this, close it up, and all of a sudden you can carry an entire mapping system with you anywhere you go. Like I said before, 3D maps are great because they bring the action off the paper and into your actual physical space. Having something like this in front of your players makes them almost unable to look anywhere else. They're more engaged, they're more interactive with it, and they're thinking more about the story that you're telling as you're going along. I hope these tools and options have helped. I'd love to know what you think about this. Just drop your thoughts in our comments. Let us know if this is a good idea, if this is something you would use, or if you have any other tools like this that you use for mapping. Thank you very much. I hope this helped. I'm John Arcadian.